times you'll see Weavers get greedy, just trying to get some CS. You Infernal Blade him, it does a lot of damage, and it's pretty cheap. It's 40 mana. But Noya probably figures that's not going to be real opportunity here. Noya is going to be popped here. The Sunstrike damage is going to be shared with Hesta Joe, but it doesn't matter. The Void can't just immediately time walk all the damage off. So he's got 3.5 seconds plus another 1.25, so 4.75 seconds of stun for the Ursa just to beat on him. Era is going to be able to get away. Noya barely managed to dodge the arrow. Nice play by him, though. Synderen still has the Brain Sap. It looks like he may have to use it here. Noya still has a Shockwave. Synderen barely gets off the Brain Sap in time and baits the Doom in a little bit deeper. And they do manage to get the kill. And Hesta Joe might even go down. Never mind. He's got the movement speed. He'll be okay. Sunstrike not going to land, nor will the arrow. So Hesta Joe's all right. Oh, Hesta Joe, why? Just throw out the arrow. Not going to land on Ace. He already makes his way backwards. Leaves Era alone at the bottom lane, but again, Era self-sufficient carry, particularly once he has his time lapse, so he's good now. Rise is going to be caught here. There's not much he can really do. The arrow's not going to land, but eventually he will be hit by the sleep. He's going to be surrounded. Sunstrike, oh no, they actually stopped that a little bit too early, but still it's fine. They have the damage. Shadow combination is really good for popping the Ursa straight up, because obviously, most of the time, he's going to be looking to enrage, but Chronosphere into the arrow, nail him with the Starstorm, and then a Sunstrike on top. There's so much single target damage, and you have no saving heroes. That's really important to talk about. They have no 4 or 5 positions, like the Venge or Dazzle or anything else. Hesta Joe's going to die. They have nothing else to stop a combination like that. Nobody fast enough anyway. Noya getting the haste rune at the right time, and you could see they couldn't even get inside the pit fast enough. So Roshan is going to die. They're going to be able to pick up the Aegis, and now they're going to fight this one. Yapzor is going to be forced to leap himself away. Sleep. Oh, he does manage to get hit by the Sunstrike. Looks like Synderen's going to be the target here, as he's just slightly out of position. Will be run down by the Danes. Ace pops his ultimate. Nuke kind of scaring him into the enrage. Wanted to make sure he doesn't lose his Aegis too early. Go for pickoffs. What they need more than anything right now is really good map awareness and good wards. And unfortunately, that is not there for Pingvinchek to be able to see the rotation coming out to gank him here at this bottom lane. And he should end up dying. Even though his ultimate was still going on, he got a little bit of regen, but it eventually wears itself thin, and Pingvinchek will end up going down. They've just got to be able to dance around. Run at him. Yeah. You can see the effect of not having Whoops. Ace. Oh man, he's gonna have that bug on him. He won't be able to blink. Oh, this is just so bad. Weaver's gonna be able to get the Nature's Prophet. They're still gonna be able to get away with the Moonlight Shadow. This is why Weaver is so good. It's so good at being able to stop blink daggers. Ace pops the enrage, but they're just going to dance around him a little bit until they have the opportunity to finish him off, take away that Aegis. Now they're going to surround him for life number 2. Hop away into the arrow. Ace going to be blown up. The second life is gone already. Left with very, very little armor. The physical damage practically doing its full amount. He doesn't have a BKB, so he can't deal with the Invoker, who is able to do things like Cold Snap, Tornado, EMP, Meatball, whatever. Whatever combination that Koifa can dream of, he can do. Jump in, Kazu gets the time dilation, just causing some havoc. Noya will be immediately blown up, thanks in part to the Fiend's Grip. Pingvinchek already makes his initiation. They try and go on Kazu there with control, the Shadow Shaman, but doesn't have the opportunity to do much there. Ace will get a one-off there on the Mirana, but that looks to be it. Actually, I take that back. Synderen, he'll also go down.
A true nightmare.
Able to get his full control on either Kazu or the Weaver.
Double damage.
Chronosphere on Hest Joe with the Sun Strike. This should be a pretty easy kill. Yapzor manages to just barely snipe it out with the arrow. Danish Spirits are really baiting this top lane, hoping that someone's going to TP back, someone will push out the lane. But it's just not happening. No Diggity. They're going to go in. Oh, no. They lose Invoker almost immediately thanks to Rise jumping in, managing to get the quick combination of Ether Shock and Hex. I think their end game comes... Quimpa? No, I guess he lost a little bit gold. Danish Bears, you might need to get out of here. Cinderin. Oh, no, he got bashed! Oh, classic Cinderin. Now Kenzu is actually going to be doomed up. He's going to go down without being able to get off a Chronosphere. This means the rest of No Diggity. This fight is completely lost. They just need to abandon this fight as fast as they can and cut their losses. Rise almost ends up going down to the Forge Spirits. Koifa being chased down by Pingvin Check, but they do not have the Doom with the Gem able to blink. Everyone's going to back up to base, and they're actually going to push through. You're going to see Koifa cut across and see if he can find anybody that's too far forward. And Era, Glimmer Cape, it's going to wear out here. They get the instant disable. They're going to try and jump on Era as fast as possible. Ace misses some of his damage, but still looks like no the sleep. Cinderin, did he just save him? He did! Time-lapse goes down, and now Ace controlled by the Fiend's Grip. Cinderin, oh man, if only Ace had misclicked on that creep once, he would have gotten Era. Still, though, this fight would have gone nasty for Danish Bears, I think, no matter what.
We'll take that.
No Diggity
To my ancestors.
position themselves quite well to abuse that initiation. Too fast, cruising along at a smooth 522. He's going to make you enrage. Again, Ketsu is almost there with the axe. Oh, we managed to get the Doom on a Koifa, plus the Orchid. They're going to be able to get the Scythe of Ice on Kezu as well. They're going to be able to combo stun both of these heroes in order to take them out. The top lane is still being gone on, though. The range Rax is already gone. Era going to stick around for the melee Rax. He's almost got it, too. Pops his BKB. That's why he sticks around. He knew he wouldn't get punished here. Yapzor, unfortunately, getting bashed first hit, will drop the gem. And yes, they lost their second lane of Rax, but this might be the... And I think No Diggity would rather give up a lane of Rax than expend their buyback on the Invoker. But I guess we'll have to see. Ketsu is back up. He's got the Chronosphere. He could set up a really good fight here, and he is going to be able to catch two. Ace is going to be locked in. They're going to try and throw some damage onto him. He still has the cheese, and both heroes are going to be able to survive with plenty of HP. Ace now goes in, gets the Abyssal Blade onto Kezu. Fiend's Grip stops that, but only for a moment. His Enrage goes down, but it does buy enough time for Kezu to be able to get out. Ace starts walking himself away. Reminder, he still has the cheese. Air in the background did manage to kill the Shadow Shaman, but now he managed to get bashed up. No, he gets off the time-lapse. Oh, no. Now Danish Bears, they're going to lose this fight guaranteed, as they're going to be kited around underneath the ice wall. Again, even if they got Era, it still looks like that fight would go bad for them. And now it's going to be Danish Bears. They're going to be the ones who are going to be forced to expend buybacks. They might as well go for it now. Hester Joe turns around. Scythe first, then the Orchid. Instead of the other way around. One buyback, I'm not sure why. There's the buyback from the Alchemist. They know they cannot afford to give up Roshan. That's both the Aegis and the cheese. The Apps are going to be gone on here. Glimmer Cape buys them a little bit of time. The counter ward laid down. They also manage to get the Hex, plus the Shackles. Sleep goes down. Again, Cinderin saving his ally. Will be able to jump away. Chronosphere locks Ace in. They get the arrow. He pops the Enrage underneath Chronosphere and will be able to survive through this combination. Enough? No, he can't get the TP out. There's a big crit coming out from Era that will be able to stop him. Pingvin Check not going to be gone on here. Instead, they look to clean up the rest of the heroes who, Jesus Christ. Era tears the Shadow Shaman a new hole. And Noya is also going to fall. They go back to Roshan, and that is definitely the end of this series. Aegis, cheese, no buybacks. Only a tier 4 left. No Diggity. They keep their hopes alive here in the ESL 1 Frankfurt European qualifier. They move on through the lower bracket, beating Danish Bears 2-0. And we'll move on to face up against Na'Vi. Na'Vi, who did lose to Virtus Pro.